Year's Day with London Parade?
It's all about family. I mean, that's why the parade began, really, because New Year's Eve is a thing for adults. It's a thing for grown-up people to do all sorts of things that they, well, I don't know, perhaps they shouldn't do, but never mind. And
no, they should.
They should enjoy themselves. Of course they should. If you're going to enjoy yourself on New Year's Eve, one can. But it's not for families. It's not for kids. It's not for children. It's not for, I wouldn't want my grandkids out on the 31st of December, that's for sure. So that's why London Parade was invented. It's a family thing. All generations are welcome here, from, you know, great-grandparents right through to great-grandchildren. It's and that is our audience. That's what comes out, and they all find something to really enjoy. Taking a good look here of the Walton High School Band from Walton, Georgia, which is quite near Alpharetta in Georgia, a suburb of Atlanta, the capital. And they'll be, as I say, they'll be down here in our arena performing for us before too long.
And throughout this entire route, the spectators will be waving, they will be cheering, they might see a family member or a friend as they're walking along, and it really is an experience in and of itself just to be on the route. And you can feel that energy even with Joe and Swarzy, can't you? I mean, they get swept up in it.
Oh yeah, I mean that was mild, what we've seen so far. You wait till
Exactly.
you wait till they really get going. Yeah. Well, here we have it then. We have our very first band has reached the performance arena here in Parliament Street, in the shadow of Big Ben and the Houses of Parliament. And this is the Hickory Ridge Blue Regiment from North Carolina, from Harrisburg, North Carolina.
What a thrill.
They're going to be playing for us Golden. And they're under the direction of Chris White and David Rivero. There they go then. Hickory Ridge Blue Regiment, as I said before, under the direction of Chris White and David Rivero, marching all the way from Harrisburg, North Carolina.
Let's hear it.
A high-energy marching band, they call themselves, and they certainly are that, with a powerful sound and precision marching and unforgettable performances. Now, you're getting a quick glimpse now of that group that Mayor Sartor is bringing us. With the help of lots and lots of other people, of course, the Jonesboro Majestic Marching Cardinals. Now, this group is something else. They definitely are. As I said to you before, I saw them giving a preview show in Covent Garden on Tuesday, and they brought the house down. Well, at least all the buildings are still there, but you know the expression. And they were absolutely magnificent. But before we get to them, let's just take another look at these lovely horse-drawn landaus, the ostler carriages. This one, the first one, oh, that's the second one, actually, and that's carrying the Vice Lieutenant of Greater London, Jane Davis, OBE, Order of St John, and the Deputy Lieutenant as well. There's the first carriage with Stephen Batt, the Mace Bearer, and the Lord Mayor, Paul de Moldenberg. This year, Paul de Moldenberg serving as Lord Mayor of the City of Westminster. In the other carriages there, you might have caught a quick glimpse of the chairman of the London Mayor's Association, Ian Payne, and there was a further carriage, I don't think we quite saw it, which did contain the senior patrons of London's New Year's Day parade. Now we're going back up the route up to Piccadilly, and we're seeing more and more and more of the spectacular acts beginning to emerge through the arch and make their way along Piccadilly. And we'll be seeing these acts along the way as they meander through that route that we described to you inelegantly a while back. But anyway. Now, we did have a good look at that group, the Sri Muktajeevan Pipe Band,
we did.
a while back. And as I said to you, they have taken... Oh, there's our donkeys. Take a look at our lovely donkeys. Everybody loves the donkeys.
They are among the biggest of the crowd pleasers.
They really are. Back to Sri Muktajeevan. Sri Muk, as I said, have been with us at London Parade for so many years that they wanted to... give us a happy birthday. So here they are, Sri Muk with a happy birthday for London Parade.
The 40th birthday to the London Parade. By the front, quick march.
Well, thank you very much, Sri Muktajeevan Pipe Band, Mummy Bapa Pipe Band. And they'll be joining us in the arena, I think, in just a few minutes. Oh, my goodness, how did that dinosaur get in here? Well, dinosaurs actually have been a feature of this parade for a long time. I don't know what it is. Is it because they think
absolutely.
I don't know.
I think it's because everything big and grand comes to London on New Year's Day, Bob.
Well, that's what it must be, yeah. But look, we've got an animatronic dinosaur there.
Incredible.
Is that a dinosaur, though? I'm not sure. It looks more... Oh, I don't know. I don't know my dinosaurs.
I think it was. Can you say it was a little dinosaur? Does that work? That's an oxymoron.
I've always thought of dinosaurs as big things, but never mind. Anyway, here's the Sri Muk for real. Wonderful to have that happy birthday from you guys. Thank you very much indeed. We all appreciate it here at London Parade. But here you are, coming into the arena for real, giving your splendid pipe and drum renditions as ever.
Can hear them over our shoulders now. I can feel the drum beat.
And of course, they're playing the most appropriate song for the time of year.
They certainly are. What a wonderful sound that is, Bob.
Oh, I used to say the best sound of the pipes, or the swirl of the pipes, is as it disappears over the hills. But actually, I've changed my mind completely, having heard Sri Muktajeevan. I actually like their pipes.
Oh, it's great.
It's a fabulous sound.
And the drums. I mean, it just gets you going, doesn't it?
Here we have the Walton group that we saw earlier coming under the arch at the start of the parade. They've now made their way all the way up Piccadilly to Piccadilly Circus, and they're making that turn. My gosh, I do hope the people at the back of those crowds can actually see what's going on. But one thing I know for sure, they can definitely hear it, because the noise those groups are making is going to be fantastic. Edwardsville High School here in picture. They come from Edwardsville in Illinois, which is quite near to St. Louis, Illinois. Is it St. Louis or St. Louis? Sorry, I never know. Daisy, you should be able to correct me on that. St. Louis or St. Louis?
Well, I think it's St. Louis. But there will be people down there that will call it St. Louis. It just depends on where you are in the country. Is it New Orleans or is it New Orleans?
Oh, I see.
I would say New Orleans, but, you know, depends on where you are.
Okay. So Nobody's wrong. That's the good thing.
Everyone's right,
okay.
exactly.
High School Marching Tigers are performing for the first
I'm wondering what Joe and Swarzy are up to, Bob.
I have absolutely no idea, but we're just about to find out, I think.
Let's take a look.
Joe and Swarzy, what are you up to?
And they feature...
Happy New Year from us at the London Parade, and it wouldn't be a London Parade without Sam Ryder in the house.
Mate, Happy New Year.
Happy New
How's
Year.
it going? You guys
Yeah,
okay?
good.
I'm loving the enthusiasm. I'm buzzing.
Well, the thing is, right, it's a bit...
Going to be fantastic. I think he's already getting ready for his part in JCSS there, don't you, by the looks of him there?
I think
anyway.
he probably is, and he's made me very hungry with all of that sandwich talk.
Anyway, we should... Oh, look, there's our Boogie Storm. Now, this is a fantastic act. And I happen to know... Well, actually, there's the game given away. I thought there's going to be something extra and special about them this year, which is the monkeys. But anyway, when they get into here, we'll see just how good they are, actually.
Big
as
crowd
Boogie
pleasers.
Storm. Absolutely. Well, any minute now, I'm hoping that into the arena we are going to be getting the City of Westminster with the first of the borough acts, and then we can tell people what the borough competition is all about. But here is that Walton High School bearing down on us. They're nearly reached the bottom of Regent Street, St James there now, and then they'll be making that turn into Cockspur Street and so on.
Indeed, and as you can see, the crowds are several people deep. I mean, that's at least a dozen people deep. I think there will be a lot of children on a lot of daddy's shoulders this morning.
Well, I think there will, absolutely. But I just had a quick shot there of Trafalgar Square, and I would love to be there, sort of, but I've got a better seat here. So
we've got the
it's
best seats
fantastic.
in the house.
Yeah,
we really do.
Yeah. Yes, terrific crowds. It's amazing what weather does for you, isn't it? Although I must say, last year, even though it really was pretty horrible, wasn't it?
Well, the weather was horrible, but the atmosphere was full of sunshine.
Do you know, the atmosphere was as good as ever, and I think that's because people saw what the performers were putting into it, and they thought, if they can do it, we're going to stay and watch it. And they all did, which was fantastic. But look at that now.
Look at that.
Phenomenal.
And,
yeah.
you know, the crowd really does play such a big part. As you say, last year, all of the kids walking through, soaked to the bone, but the crowd waving and cheering and wishing them every success as they walk through. And the crowd is literally a performer almost in the parade, aren't they?
They're just as an important part of it, to be honest. And that's why we're so thrilled that we get so many people come out to watch it. It means we must be doing something
I think
right.
they're pretty thrilled too, Bob.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think we're going to be having our next piece of musical entertainment into the arena very, very soon now, because I'm fairly sure that the Evans High School Marching Band will be joining us in here in just a few minutes once the City of Westminster has completed its pass-through. Now, what is the City of Westminster's entry all about this year?
Well, the City of Westminster this year is Westminster Avenue Presents. We've got over 100 participants. Of course, they've got the open bus. But Westminster, of course, so famous for the Houses of Parliament, for Big Ben. I think it's part of the iconic vista of London that people imagine. And look, they have really gone all out and said, we are not just about these iconic buildings. Look at what we can do down on the ground as well. You can see them walking past us now. It is incredibly impressive. And as you say, there is a borough competition here. Tell us a little bit about that.
There's a borough competition, and over the years, the borough competition's actually raised nearly £3 million for local London charities, and that's an important part of it. There's local London charities that benefit from the efforts that the borough or the various boroughs make out on parade. They're judged by what we call people's judges, who have no connection to the boroughs, right along the parade route. And there are some pretty hefty prizes for the winners every year. The first prize is always about £15,000, second 10, third 5, and everybody is a winner because everybody gets a few £1,000s for local charities. And it's all accumulated over the years, and as I say, nearly 3 million. So Westminster has actually been a fairly consistent winner of big prizes, and by the looks of that entry today, they're going to be strong contenders for more as we go forward.
I think so.
Just a quick glimpse there of Jonesboro, that incredible band that Mayor Sartor was telling us all about just a few minutes ago. But right now, of course, we have in the arena another marching band from the United States of America, another one, in fact, from Georgia. This from another part of Georgia, right down in Augusta, Evans High School Marching Band. Well, there they go then, the Evans High School Band. Director of Band, Zach Bradley, and Assistant Director Patrick Williams. No strangers to the London Parade.
No, indeed. The Green Machine back again. And Zach Bradley, of course, was a student in this band when he was younger, and he's now leading the show.
Absolutely.
I love that.
I think this is probably about their 7th, if not their 8th performance in London over the years. So it's very appropriate they should be here for our 40th.
We love the repeaters, don't we, Bob?
A really great band. Really lovely to have them here in London.
Part of the family now.
They almost are. Mind you, we've got one band coming up that's a 10-timer, so that's quite something. This is the Edwardsville, and they have the most interesting and exciting uniforms that I've seen for a colour guard for a very, very long time. Costumes, I suppose, for a colour guard, uniform. But a splendid band that they are indeed.
as we see some of these tribute bands passing along.
Well, the tribute bands didn't need much.
They don't really need much introduction. You know who they are, don't you?
Yeah, but I was a bit confused there because that was meant to be Elton. I heard some Elton numbers there, but then I kept on thinking I was hearing Oasis, so I don't know what was going on. But never mind, they were entertaining, they were great.
It's all iconic British music at the end of the day.
Well, that's true. I'll give you that. London Borough of Hackney coming through with their entry into this year's borough competition. But these London Parade balloons are held aloft by the students from the Blue Springs South High School Orchestra. They actually performed in a concert at St John's Hall on the 30th of December, and it was a terrific evening. There we have the iconic, definitely iconic, London Pearly Kings and Queens Society, been ever, and Frank the Soldier, there he is, ever present at the London Parade, because so they should be, because they're such an important part of London. And they're celebrating, I mean, we're boasting about being 40. They're 150 this year, and I hope that we might well grab a couple of the Pearlies to come and have a chat with us in just a few minutes' time. But meanwhile, that was a glimpse of the Pearlies. This is a glimpse of Watkins Memorial High School. Watkins Memorial High School from that's Walton, sorry, but no, it's not. That is Watkins. They just put up the wrong caption on that one, but that's Watkins, and they come from just outside Columbus, Ohio. And now then, I'm going to test you on your American. I'm going to say to you...
Oh, no. Let me get my phone out before you answer.
I'm going to say to you, OH. OH. And what do you say? I-O. Exactly. Yeah. Anyway.
The only state that's round on both sides and high in the middle.
And one of those sweet Buckeyes. Anyway, let's go and that's enough from us. Let's go and see what Joe and Schwazi are up to at the other end of the parade route.
We'll keep jumping.
Okay, we're jumping. Can do jumps. Happy New Year.
I'm from Cornwall, as is my partner. Happy New Year to you all.
Oh, you're bringing all the energy.
I know. We're absolutely worn out already.
I was going to say, this is quite energetic.
I got a spare pair of boots if you want to come along.
You know what? Don't tempt me, because it's keeping me nice and warm, actually. I'm enjoying this.
Oh, really? Let's keep going.
Should we keep going?
Go.
So,
keep going.
How's the parade so far?
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We travelled up 6 hours last night from Cornwall, and we're doing this and then travelling back tomorrow.
Oh,
that's my partner there.
Oh,
hello, partner.
Hi, partner. Quick.
Fantastic.
Hi, Tom. How you doing?
Well, Tom, everyone, Swazi, come back. I lost you. I lost Swazi to you then. Look, Happy New Year. Have an amazing parade.
Thank you very much.
Oh, we'll
take care.
We'll let you guys go. Bye.
Well, thanks, Joe and Swazi. We can certainly beat that, because we got Heather Small here for you.
Let's hear it for Heather Small.
Well, that's the legend that is Heather Small. I can't tell you, Daisy, how absolutely thrilled I was when Joe told me that we'd booked Heather for this year's parade. I mean, to me, she's a legend.
Bob, I had the same reaction. I was very excited to see her on the list.
You remember, when she opened the 2012 Olympics with Proud. I mean, that was an amazing thing. So, and she's been lovely to work with over the last few months as we've been promoting London Parade. So. Fantastic, Heather. Thank you so much. Wonderful performance. You're just getting a glimpse there of the biggest band that we have ever had in London's New Year's Day Parade. It's a combined band of 2 high schools from OH.
Ohio.
Thank you very much. Yes, Pickerington, Ohio. But right now, we're going to get a great performance from the Appalachia High School Marching Cats. There we go, the Appalachia High School Marching Cats, a quite remarkable marching band from Georgia, Winder, Georgia. They're an incredible school because in September 2024, I think everybody knows it. It was all over the news. They suffered a tragic shooting, one of those high school shootings, and we thought that would be, or they thought that would be the end of band because it was on the field and so on and so forth. But incredible resilience, and they bounced back from it all, and wonderful new uniforms came to London, and it's been a sort of salvation for the school.
I think it can be very healing, can't
yeah,
it?
It certainly has been.
Come back together in something like this. Well, Bob, I have some royalty here. An actual king and queen.
What, pearly ones, you mean?
Pearly ones.
Oh,
I have
right, well.
Gwen and I have Chris, and Gwen is a pearly queen from Royal Greenwich.
I am.
And Chris is a pearly king from Bromley. And what maybe a lot of people might not know that are watching is presumably you made these yourselves,
yes.
right? This isn't something you can go and just buy in a shop.
I wish you could, actually. Save a lot of time and effort.
Well, how long does it take you?
Well, ages. I mean, I've got a lot more, but when I started off, I just had a few. But if you look over time, it builds up. It's never really finished. Things fall off. You can add to it all the time. So it's a work in progress, I like to think.
A glorious work in progress. And also with you, and my goodness, the hat as well.
I made my
spectacular.
hat. Yeah.
And if I'm right, this is all tied in also with philanthropy and charity and doing good works for the community, which is why it's such a perfect fit for London Parade.
Absolutely. We've done the parade nearly 40 years, and all our money goes to charity. We raised 35,000 last year. Well, it's last year, yeah.
Yeah, it's last year now.
It is last year,
sorry.
As of just a few moments ago, yes.
Yeah. No, we're very lucky. But it's local people and people from other countries that make donations. We're very, very fortunate.
Well, it's something you should be so incredibly proud of. And indeed, Happy New Year. What's the focus for 2026?
Got quite a few jobs booked up already for events, the Rotary Club, different events, haven't we?
It's really, you wait your inbox with great anticipation. It's a lovely thing to do. Every year you don't know. That's the excitement of it. Something different every year. And our remit is the same as it was 150 years ago. There will always be people in need, I'm afraid. So we stick to those core values, really.
I think that's just such a beautiful ethos and a wonderful reminder going into a new year. To just remember, it isn't only about ourselves, it's about the communities around us as well.
Very important, very important.
And the great thing is, by wearing this, people, if they don't know what you are, or they do, but you ultimately put a smile on people's face, they're normally happy to see you, so it's always good fun.
But we've been called, are you Morris dancers? We go, no. Are you Irish dancers? No. We're the London Pearly Kings and Queens Society.
Yeah. We should really book some dance classes, perhaps, I don't know. Everyone wants us to dance. But,
Some of you need singing classes, but never mind, we'll go there.
You've seen some of our members numbers before.
I have indeed, yeah. Anyway, we think we're getting on a bit at 40, but you're 150 now.
We
well,
are,
not you personally, of
no,
course.
but 150 years. Henry Croft, our founder. Yeah. We're very privileged.
Anyway,
yeah.
We're so delighted to have you.
Thank
you know
so
that,
much.
and we really,
Well,
really
that,
appreciate
Bob.
your contribution.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Happy
Thank
New
you.
Year.
Happy New Year
to everybody.
Well, that was great to meet the Pearlies. It really always is such wonderful supporters of ours. And in the background, as we were talking to the Pearlies, you could see the London Borough of Lewisham's fantastic entry going through. And it was pretty loud, so I hope you heard the interesting stuff the Pearlies were telling us there. Anyway, Lewisham, this year, they're the winners last year of the London Borough competition. They're the current holders of the trophy. And as I look at that wonderful float they've got going through there,
Isn't that spectacular?
Yep, I've got a very strong suspicion, especially having seen the musical or the drumming front that came out to their participant act. I reckon they're going to be in the running again. But there we are. I've said that, I think, for every group so far, so, you know,
well,
don't take any notice of what I say. Irrelevant.
That's exactly the way it should be, though, Bob. Everyone should be in the running because everyone puts so much work into this.
Even competition. Absolutely. Well, there's the old Jonesboro majestic marching Cardinals. I say old, they're very young. coming through.
They have old souls.
And we'll be seeing them in the arena before too long. But meanwhile, we've got another wonderful marching band act. We've seen them coming down the parade route quite a few times. This time we're actually going to hear them perform. They're going to be performing a Mary Poppins medley, which is going to be interesting. Walton High School Marching Raider Band, Alpharetta, Georgia, under the direction of John Palmer and Chris Johns. Walton High School. Excellent performance and very recognisable songs from Mary Poppins, the Walton High School band from Alpharetta, Georgia.
Honouring London with that soundtrack. I
well,
love
absolutely. I was looking at the chimney pots and wondering
exactly.
what there might be flying by, but nothing there. Maybe later, who knows?
You never know.
Talking about looking up and seeing things flying by, I think there might be something coming into the arena relatively soon that is going to be possibly taking our breath away.
I think you're right.
I think that dream engine might be with us before too long.
Right.
Another marching band there, making its way down Piccadilly towards that turn onto Regent Street, St James. They seem to be keeping warm out there. That's good. That means it's the entertainment's keeping them warm. That baby dinosaur still on the prowl. You sure it's a dinosaur? I think it probably is.
It's like a little baby stegosaurus or something.
Porcine, but here we have it, the Dream Engine.
Look at this, flying through London.
Wow, wow, wow. That was the dream engine, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, you said it was going to blow my socks off, and you were right. I mean, that was incredible.
I know, it's amazing. I must confess, I have seen it a few times before. It never ceases to amaze. It really is splendid. And when we see it again, because coming back with Sam Ryder later on, it'll be in the dark, and it's probably even more impressive when it's under the lights. But anyway, that was fabulous. The Dream Engine, was so delighted that we were able to have the Dream Engine. We last had the Dream Engine, funnily enough, in the first year we came back after pandemic, and we did an arena show as opposed to a parade show, because health regulations didn't let us do the parade, and it was such a big hit then. I thought, well, I asked Joe if we could possibly have it back sometime or other, and here it is. So
it was astonishing, and the crowd being able to reach up and touch. I mean, it's touching an angel, isn't it?
Hey, look, Daisy, here come all your cars, look.
That's
Is this your personal fleet of vehicles?
You know, I did ask them to please make them nice and shiny, clean them up, make them look their best, and, I think my team did a pretty good job, don't you?
You Hollywood stars, you do
wouldn't
like
say
your
no.
cars, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Anyway, they're Aston Martins, British brand at least. So there we go.
Absolutely iconic British brand.
The 007 club of Aston Martin owners. We'll be seeing them come through here later on, and we can all drool again about wanting a car. This is the Palm Beach Lakes High School community band from Florida. They're from Palm Beach, as the name implies, the Ram Regiment band, and they challenge the Jonesboro band actually for energy and sheer noise in a good way. So it's going to be very interesting to compare the two as we get further on. But it's friendly competition.
Oh, absolutely.
I hasten to add that they're a terrifically good and very, very energetic band. The dancers in particular, well, they're at it already, you can see.
Happy New Year, London.
You've basically won the competition if you're in the parade by this point,
Everyone's a winner.
Exactly.
Well, indeed they are, because there's the London Borough of Sutton. Winners 2 years ago, I think, and second place last year. And they are the only borough to have won a prize of one sort or another every single year of the London Borough competition.
A winning tradition, indeed.
Very much so, and they certainly are very competitive, I can promise you that. But always a very good float. We'll see that later on. Looks like I had 3 mares there. That can't be possible. Anyway. So now we come to the majestic marching Cardinals.
Yes, we
This is
do.
the much vaunted, and quite rightly so, marching Cardinals from Jonesboro, Georgia.
And that's a community that is cheering on right now.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got to listen to the noise that Mayor Sartre and her group are making from the grandstand. I'm sure it's going to be big. Majestic marching Cardinals. Well, wasn't that every bit as good as they said it was going to be? Under the extraordinary leadership of Linnell Goodwin, he took that band from just 15 members to the powerhouse that it is today as they make their way out of the arena here at London Parade's 40th anniversary. Majestic Marching Cardinals, Jonesboro High School, with their medley In the Stone, I Like the Way, and Rolling in the Deep. Earth, Wind and Fire, High Five, and Adele. What a terrific group.
Absolutely spectacular. They did not disappoint. They absolutely delighted.
They sure did. Well, I think after that we need a little bit of a breather, but you never know. With Joe and Schwazi, it could be it could be anything. So what do you got for us this time, Joe and Schwazi? What's up there at the other end of the parade?
Look at this! Swazi, how wicked is this?
We've been bombarded by the Boogie Storm as well! Oh my
But it's not only Boogie Storm, it's also Monkey Mania.
Yeah! There's a monkey with roller skates on!
And this is the creator, the genius behind it all.
Hey, Joe, thank you for having us. Thank you for having us again. Yeah.
So Lee, how are you enjoying it? How are the troopers loving it?
Amazing. We love it. Love coming back. This is our 6th or 7th year now. And now you just brought Monkey Mania, which is amazing. Double trouble. So,
here we go.
Do you know what? This makes me feel like I'm a kid all over again. It's magical. I love it. I'm going to let you guys carry on, but thank you so much.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. All the best. And happy 40th birthday to the London Parade. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you know what? There's a lot of talent up there in Liverpool, isn't there? Isn't it funny? We've never noticed before.
You know, someone should start a band. It might work. I don't know.
Yeah, we had Adam with his, they're certainly very Liverpudlian Boogie Storm. Anyway, there we go. Who are we looking at here? Another wonderful marching band making its way along Piccadilly. Going to be with us before too long here in the performance arena at the end of the parade. Making their way there past the Royal Academy of Arts.
Indeed. And you know, Bob, as you mentioned the end of the parade, it does bear mentioning that when all of these bands walk past us at the end of their walk through the parade, they are greeted majestically by Big Ben, basically saying, well done. Could it get more iconic than that in London?
Well, it certainly couldn't. It's not just Big Ben, it's the statue of Sir Winston Churchill with a thumbs up, you know.
That's right.
There you go. So it's all good news from their point of view. Well, I'm very, very pleased to see a lot of smiles out there because that's been our theme for this year. You know, it's not give the world away, but give the world a smile, because we figure that everybody needs a smile. So I'm seeing all the crowds of people there smiling quite a bit, so that's good. That means they're enjoying the entertainment they're getting.
I think it's pretty infectious, Bob, I must say.
Quick look there at the Palm Beach Lakes Community High School Ram Band. They're going to be trying to match Jonesboro. They got a job on their hands, but I reckon they'll do a good job.
I think they're up to the task.
They sure are. Well, if you recall in previous years, I know you've seen it before, and we've got so many times, and
I've held my breath. I've held my breath.
And this used to be called Motor Stunts UK, and now they've changed their name to Stunt Shows, I guess. But they're still the same, very, very daring and very troubling for the insurers sort of act. But so far so good. After many, many years of having them entertain the crowds here at London Parade, we haven't yet had an incident, and I just closed my eyes and hope they don't go. No, they are fantastic, actually. And if you see what they could, well, I think we're going to get a ramp stunt now. Which,
it looks like it.
You've probably got to hold your breath and cross your fingers, but probably going to work. Because they are professional, these guys. You see, I was fairly relaxed after the first one, Daisy, but then I realised that was the low one. That was the sort of sampler.
That was the one that was supposed to ease you into a false sense of security.
Exactly so.
As we can see, young and old enjoying today. We've seen so many Union Jacks out in the crowd, but we've seen a lot of flags from other places too.
I mean, well, that is, of course, the the trademark of this parade, isn't it? It's not a parade of people drawn from one nationality, whether it be this one or the United States of America. 20, I think it's 26 actually. 26 different nationalities represented in London Parade this year, and that's a fairly typical figure. And it just goes to show what a diverse, welcoming, and inclusive sort of city we are here in London.
Absolutely. And those are the performers. There are many more nationalities represented if you count the crowds.
Well, there you go. I mean, Westminster, do you know how many languages are spoken in Westminster?
Oh, you know what? I do have that figure here somewhere, but it's something like over 100 languages.
It's more than that, actually. It's 240.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, it might be dialects as well. So.
These are dinosaurs from creature events.
I'm intrigued with this robotic mini dinosaur, but he's also got very powerful batteries, obviously.
I think he's very cute.
This one, not quite so cute, although he looks pretty friendly, don't you think?
He looks friendly, maybe not quite as cuddly as his little friend.
I reckon we've seen him before, actually. Who brings us all of these things?
Well, this would be Andy Day, wouldn't it?
Well, Andy Day isn't the dinosaur man, that's creature events. But Andy Day is one of the prominent, best-known children's entertainers in this in Great Britain. I'm told he's absolutely crazy, but brilliant. Kids love him.
Yes, he's a CBB's favourite.
Exactly so.
For historic adventures, and so he's a perfect companion here at London's New Year's Day Parade. Wow, this one's a big old...
And he'll be entertaining absolutely everybody. Nobody is going to not be given a word or two from Andy as he makes his way through the crowd.
Also devoted to anti-bullying, which is so important.
Yeah, he's taken on lots of important causes, actually, and promotes them very, very well.
Jurassic Park right now. These are very, very cool.
He does have a few intriguing friends there with him, Bob.
Oh, he certainly does. He's also got a real-life pop group, you know, called Andy and the Odd Socks, which I think is rather wonderful.
That's right.
A modern, monkey-style comedy. Always enjoyed the Monkeys, actually.
Oh, yeah, me too.
There's that Palm Beach group again. Rams, Palm Beach Lakes Community High School, Ram Regiment.
And Bob, each of these bands is not only hand-picked, but hand-invited.
Oh, yeah, we go to America to invite every single one of them. Well, every act that is in this parade is personally invited, either by myself or by Joe Bone or by, one of the parade patrons. Nobody gets untouched, unfortunately. Well, unfortunately for them, perhaps, I don't know, unfortunately. No, but we think that's a very important thing to do. It's a demonstration of how important these guys are to us. And here's another one of those that is very, very important to us. It's the first time at the London Parade, 40th anniversary parade. Obviously, it's the first time at the 40th anniversary. Edwardsville High School Marching Tigers. the Edwardsville High School Marching Tigers under the direction of Ryan Lipscomb with Associate Director Dean Anderson. Playing, well, we heard that tune Golden again and 24K Magic we hadn't heard before, but composed by Paul Merthyr, Tom Wallace, and arranged by Paul Merthyr and Tom Wallace as well. I thought they were extremely good, actually, and I really, really hope we see them again. When I tagged them before, I said that they were from near St. Louis, which is, of course, in Missouri. They are from quite near St. Louis, but they're across the border. They're in Illinois. Right. They're an Illinois group, so...
That's right, and known throughout the state of Illinois, and they were very excited to go global here in London.
I bet they were, and by goodness, they did a great job, didn't they? And I really hope they'll be back sometime, because they were... a great-looking band and a great-sounding band as well. We are now looking at an entry from Ecuador, which is almost certainly going to be part of our Carnaval del Pueblo groups for this year. Carnaval del Pueblo rather, have been gracing London's New Year's Day parade for many, many years with acts from all over Latin America. But here they are, the amazing Boogie Storm with the Monkeys this year.
Here we go.
If you're feeling a little bit cold, you'll be pleased to know that this performance includes a little bit of fire. So we're going to be heating things up, because hopefully you're staying warm. But ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the New Year's Day Parade, the London Parade 2026, it's Boogie Storm.
Assume formation.
Not every day you see stormtroopers twerking, is it, Bob?
No, it's not. And you know what? 350 million viewers have seen that online. I think that's quite incredible. They are amazingly popular, both here and, I understand, in the United States of America as well. Actually, all over the world.
And indeed on television all over the world, too. I mean, they're very recognizable. It can't be easy to dance in those costumes, I think.
I would think it virtually impossible, but there we are. I don't know. But they show that they can do it really, really well.
They sure do.
What an original idea, and now bringing the monkeys in as well. I think that's
so
brilliant.
Fun.
And a monkey breakdancing, that's something else. We're looking up now at the Caporale San Simon. They're from where are they from? They're from a Latin American country, let's call it Bolivia for the sake of argument. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's right. And they've got some Ecuadorians behind them. I definitely know that because I can tell by the colours. And that's all part of the Carnaval del Pueblo entry, which always brings in lots and lots of colour and joy and music from Central America to London on a brightish January the 1st this year.
I think we have a fairly bright day, yes, particularly in comparison to last year, but we're not making comparisons.
Let's draw a veil over last year now. That's the last time we're going to mention last year. Here we have our cheerleader balloon coming down. That's being handled down the parade route. It's a very stocky cheerleader, isn't it? But anyway. It's being handled down the parade route by some students from the Blue Springs South Festival Choir. I think we had another balloon handled by some kids from there as well. And they all performed in a concert at St. John's Hall on the 30th of December. And those of you who are watching this on PBS somewhere or other in the United States of America will have the joy of seeing, and the youth music series of programs that we put out during the year, highlights from all of the concerts that these guys perform in here as part of the London Parade. So that's something to look forward to.
And that really is worth mentioning. I mean, this is a whole week, isn't it, Bob, of performances culminating in this fantastic finale at the parade.
Absolutely so. This is the London Borough of Sutton. We were talking about them a while back, Daisy. They're the... oh, look, there's some pearlies.
There's our friends.
Well, that's not our friends. There's some Sutton pearlies crept on there.
Indeed,
but,
not London
I mean, we had real royalty in here.
Did.
This is London Borough of Sutton, as I said. They're recidivist winners of London's New Year's Day Parade. Very competitive. Hope they're going to win again sometime soon. That's our cheerleaders, universal or varsity cheerleaders, as they're now called, making their way down Regent Street, St. James. They'll be really enjoying themselves as they go along the parade route. But anyway, somebody else who's probably enjoying themselves a bit, some others, another two. Who's it going to be? Oh, could it be? Come on.
Joe and Swazi, what you up to?
Wow, look at this. So this is London Parade with Wimbledon College of Arts, a tribute to the 40th anniversary of the parade.
That's amazing. Hi, Molly. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
You're right at the front. What are you doing here?
Well, I'm leading our tube-themed dragon. She's called Ruby.
Oh, hi, Ruby. This is amazing. What are you making of the parade so far?
It's lovely. I mean, there's so many people here. It's great.
Yeah.
I think we're all having fun.
Good. We're having fun.
There's a whole team of them walking this. What is this?
Well, it's a dragon that's shaped like a tube. Yeah.
And it looks amazing. Look, I'm going to let you guys carry on. Have a fantastic time, and thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Ruby.
You guys do look like you're having fun up there. And I hope you're keeping warm as well. Actually, Swazi, you look as if you've wrapped up a bit more since we last saw you, but great. Anyway, keep warm. Keep sending us great stuff down here. We like seeing you. The Jaguar Pride Marching Band from Blue Springs, a huge band. I think there's around about 250 or 260 performers in this band, led by band director Kenny Hansen from Blue Springs, Missouri. And as I say, they'll be joining us here in the they're just passing through the parade start there, the big arch. So they'll be a while before they're with us, but we'll see them in probably around about 45 minutes or an hour's time down here in the performance arena.
Is this right? Yes, it is. The Blue Springs Sound Music Department, as mentioned, has got a very strong tradition.
Do you know, I don't think it's my imagination, Daisy, but I reckon those crowds up there at the start are getting bigger.
I think you're absolutely right. I think as the day goes on, people are walking around town a little bit and deciding, let's make this part of our day. The world is coming to London on New Year's Day, Bob. That's what we do.
They are now. They certainly weren't 40 years ago, I can tell you that, but it's great that they are now. They have to be more of the Carnaval del Pueblo group. These are Ecuadorians. I read the sign. That's how I know that. That's very clever. Moving around Piccadilly Circus there, coming down into Regent Street, St. James.
And it must be a very exciting feeling when you're at the start of the parade, waiting to start. You see all of these other bands and acts and boroughs go through that archway, and now it's your turn. That's got to be a very exciting feeling.
Well, actually, you're dead right. I talked to many of the acts afterwards, and I know you do too as well, Daisy. And you know what many of them say is that they've had a great time on the parade. They've loved it, and many of them say, "Oh, we'd like to turn around and go and do it again." But you know, the thing they seem to enjoy most of all is meeting all the other performers in the in the assembly area and chatting you know, comparing notes and about the excitement levels coming up. These are the an entry from the Polish community in London, all sorts of things in this entry, but the Polish community in London is a very, very large, vibrant and tremendously important community.
That's
and they're one of the
right.
wonderful communities that have really assimilated themselves completely. And I mean, some of these guys are more British than me. You know, they're
Absolutely.
really they're really amazing. And I think that, you know, the Polish community are a great asset to the London.
No
society.
question. Part of London, certainly over 100,000 crowd. Just here in London, over 700,000 Poles here in the UK, proudly waving their Polish flags and their Union Jacks at the same time. Fantastic.
So they've been here.
There they are, the varsity cheerleaders. This year they're going to be performing Land of 1,000 Dances, I think.